Hello, welcome to Lori's DIY Life. This is Lori. So I made those tags. I put out a quick video about putting them together. But I feel bad because you didn't get to see me do it. And so I figured I will go ahead and make a card using it. I need to find a color for the card blank. We'll use this kind of grayish color here. But I figured I will make a card using these dies. And you know what I did? I had my real good paper cutter up here, and it fell down. I bumped it when I was looking for something, and it fell down and busted into pieces, so I gotta put it back together. So I'm just gonna move some of this stuff out of the way, and I'm gonna use this. And I need this to be 5 by 7. No, it cannot be 5 by 7 because it does not go 14. 4 by 6 is 12, and we know we started off with 12, so we can't go 4. Okay, we can. It can't be 6 because I was gonna say we could do this. I don't know if this will cut 2 layers. We'll see how good it will cut. And we'll just make it the right size. So it needs to be 7 height-wise. 7. Hey, it did it. And 5. So I need to go to the 5-inch mark. Did it. So now my card is 5 by 7. Just to show you, 5 by 7. Didn't that make it easy? It did. Okay, now I want my matte color. I thought I had it. I was going to use the same color as well, I'll use the brown, yeah. I'll use the brown. And I'm going to make this, I'm going to go 6.5. Six and a half by 4.5. And let's see what that looks like. It might be too big. It's pretty big. I think I'm going to keep it though. And I'm going to get my filer here. I'm just going to... I thought it was... Yeah, it is. I might not be able to sand any of it down. I just want to rough up the edge a little bit. And that ain't going to work. This paper's too good, I guess. And this nail file ain't gonna work anymore. I still wanna get it all the way around so it looks like the same, because you might not think it looks like it, but it could. Well, maybe I could just use this side, but I didn't want it to look so new. I need one of those scraper. We used to have tear things. We used to put it on and you could tear it, and it would tear it pretty straight. I'm going to go ahead and glue this down just because. No reason. But then I need to toss that in the trash. That's not doing me any good. Uh-oh. Guess what? It's got a clog or something in it. I'm not gonna mess with it. I'm not gonna mess with it. I've got tape. I'll use the tape. This tape. Boy, you can certainly tell where it is and where it isn't. I'll fold it back on itself in these spots where it came over. Boy, it must be some strong tape because it... But then yesterday when we tried it, when I got it, it seemed like it came up really easy, so I don't know. Okay. There's that. Now I'm just going to run a bunch of the pumpkins, and I'll show you something I used earlier, but of course the video didn't make it on. So I'm going to do a bunch of pumpkins, and I'm going to use my marquee. And let's see if I've got it too wide. What I want to do is not have to cut a bunch of little pieces, so I want it to fit in there, and I got it just a little bit too wide. So I think I'm going to take off of here, right here. Just a little bit too wide. And just make sure what I'm doing is making sure paper fits through there. Now it doesn't seem too wide at all. And I can put my pumpkin down and run it through here. Hopefully run it through here. And it doesn't matter if you leave any off the edge, because it doesn't matter. Okay. So there's one pumpkin. And instead of worrying about slicing through, I'll just run it this way. Believe me, this is not usually a problem. It comes right through. So there's 2 pumpkins. Pull it through. You can snip it off if you want, but sometimes if you just want to do it quickly, you know. So really, now, when I'm done with this next one, I'm not going to have any more hanging off that edge anymore. I'm going to do... Oops. I'm going to do... Well, I'll just do the strip and then go from there. Now I can just cut it. It might be easier just to cut it. You know, when you get to a certain point, it's not worth it trying to force it through. Do that way I can get another one on there too. See? One more time I can get it through. I showed you that on that first video, and of course, the video didn't upload. I don't know what that deal was with that. Okay, so there's my pumpkins, and I'm done with the orange. And so here's the thing is, I don't want the ones with the blooms because I don't know what color. I don't know what color pumpkin blooms come in. That one's got a bloom. That's not what I want. So I just did the ones that didn't have flowers on them. And I got a little bit confused because this looks like a different kind of leaf. But then this down here is the same as the others. So, okay. And this one. There we go. And now I need green. And I have this for greenery. There's this green and this green. And I think for the pumpkins we'll use this green. Okay. So now, where's my scissors? And this also has that linen feel to it. I want to make sure this is going to fit. And I'm going to put them in, and of course you should tape them down. You always should tape them down to make sure they do not move while you're trying to run them through. So See them move? Did you see them move? They moved. And it would probably be quicker to just keep them down than to fight with them like this all the time. See, he moved. Okay, tape time. Believe me, this is my second marquee because, unbeknownst to me, I tried sending 2 dies through at the same time. It was not pretty. And it broke my machine. I had lost it. The die, I couldn't find the die anywhere, and I looking. Couldn't find it. Oh well, sent the other one through while it was in, somehow stuck to the other one. And so I ended up sending them both through. And the back shot off the thing, and it made this noise, and it didn't want to go, and I kind of forced it to go. It did try to stop me, but I wasn't listening. So, not a good thing. If your machine tells you whoa, whoa, and it's too hard, listen to it. So, that and this one and okay. Before I run more, which I may need more because I got a lot of pumpkins, I'm just gonna look and check and make sure I need pumpkins. Or the stuff. I'm gonna put those 3 kind of in the background, and these 2 dimensional. Yep. So, wonder if I should do actually 3 on the bottom. 3 on the bottom. 2 on the top. Yeah. Okay. And these little lines and these leaves and stuff are cute. They work. I just like them more just kind of shoved in than anything else. And the vine, and it kind of looks the same as the tag, and I like it. I'm gonna run some more of the leaves through. I'm gonna run some more of the vine, especially just to see if I like it better with more leaves. Trying to figure out the best way to get it in here. Maximum usage. If I can use the same tape, I want to try to use the same tape. Okay, I don't know. Alright, this one needs to come back a little bit. I don't know why my fingers don't want to work right now. They've been fine all day. I don't think I'm going to get any more in. That's going to be it. I could have turned that paper, couldn't I? Let me put this folder backwards, see if that's bad. Okay, send it back through again. I didn't want to... Oh, that one didn't cut all the way. I didn't send it all the way through. Okay, that should be cut. Now, yep. Yeah, it looks like it is this time. Okay. Keep putting new tape, and then when I get peel my old tape off and I go to put it where I put my tape, then I remember, oh yeah, I had tape already. I didn't need new tape. Because when you use this tape, you can reuse it a few times, usually. So you don't have to go through a lot of it doing this. Yeah, I don't know about washi tape, but I always use this Crafter's Companion. It's supposed to be like low tack or something, but I don't know. Okay, so let's see. I've got another pumpkin too if I want to put another pumpkin on there, but I don't know about another pumpkin. So we've got this one and that one, and I think what I want to do is do another this. Maybe I'll do this one here and just make that look a little more bushier, and then do one here like that, and then this would be in here, and a vine coming out of there, and a vine coming out of there with that big leaf, and this one with a little leaf. What do we think? Which ones are gonna pop up? That one and that one. Honestly, I think just this one is what I think. And I want the vines. I don't want the vines so close together. Maybe we can make the vines look like they're coming from the same place. And here's a leaf. I was saying earlier in the other video that I haven't actually ever been to like a real pumpkin patch where the pumpkins actually grew there. And so, honestly, don't know. What that would look like. Okay. I'm going to decide that one in a minute. But I think I like that one there. The problem is my glue's not working. Let's see about this. Barely art. Doesn't want to open. It must slide out. Must do something. How do I open my package? There it is. I thought it must slide out, but it's so tight. It doesn't want to. I don't remember where I bought this. I'm sure it must have been in a haul. Tips. The lid for the tips, and the instructions. Ultra fine, fine, and storage. Twist on tips. Cleaning pin. Clean tips after each use. Okay, let's check this out. So this must go. Does that go on here? No, that's the storage tip. We want, ooh. Oh, that would have been probably the cleaning pin. Okay, let's try this tip. Oh, it's going to be a big production. Oh, look at that. That glue. It looks like it's been... That doesn't look new, right? That's horrible. That seems like that's gonna... Oh, I don't know. Okay, let's try. So this has to come on. One thing with me is, I always like it better when it's laid out than when I go to glue everything down, and I can't get it that way. Then it never looks as good once it's glued. But I did pretty good on the what's it over there? The bookmark. Ugh. I don't know, folks. That really spread. Sometimes it takes a while to get used to a glue. Look at that air. And get used to using it. Sometimes. The Sizzix glue, I really didn't care for it first shoot. I should have hung that over. I wanted to make it look like it was coming from the same place, but not like that. Okay, here. See, that's not gonna look as good, is it? Well, we'll see. This. I don't like those like that. I don't know how I had it or anything, but I do not like those like that. And I might just messed up my card because that is not good. Okay, that I can live with. And it picks up like the Nouveau does, so that's good. You know, where you tap it with your finger and it gets it off. And we'll do these straight. Okay, what I'm gonna do is leave that up a little bit so this can go a little bit under it. Sometimes you want to do that a little bit over, a little bit under, because, you know, nature does things like that to us a lot, right? It's nature's miraculous thing. Very. Now that one I did want more hidden. I don't know what kind of angle. See, I don't know. I liked that one being kind of hidden back there. See? Okay. I can do that. And this would just glue down. Kind of close there. This one here is going to be my dimensional one. This one isn't going to be dimensional. I thought I had some here, but maybe like that. Okay. See, I got it all messed up, don't I? I bet it doesn't look anything like it started. I really like the way this glue picks up from my fingers. I do. Okay, so that, and then this is going to be dimensional here. So what I did, and for the things I didn't think about it, but you can round it here. Just kind of round it off a little bit on these tips. Because they're going to really stick out. And just on these tips here. Just a little bit. And then I grab the dimensional and just cut them. And I put a little bit here, just kind of at the top here. And then I took one of like the V's and cut them and put that on the bottom part so it's kind of rounded, lower, you know, sort of like the pumpkin is, even though it's really not. Then I put glue just on this side, just on that one, so that it's able to go up. That was all I did to make it sort of rounded. I didn't want it just sticking up. I wanted it to look kind of rounded. So that was my way of thinking it would make it look rounded. So here we have a pumpkin patch. Now, do we want the other pumpkin? We got another leaf, and we could add another pumpkin to it. Maybe on this side. Or do we want to just leave it like it is? I'm kind of thinking leaving, but maybe we could stick this somewhere, maybe with this pumpkin. About like that. Does that look good? Or does it look kind of ridiculous? Let's see. And that kind of looks good. Let's see. What about if I... It looks too much like that one to be right there. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, I'm going to leave that pumpkin patch alone until I have a chance to really, really look at it. And Come on. I have the word thanks. And I don't know. I can't use this anyways. Why not? Just run this. Well, I could use it for something else, but it could have things cut out of it, right? Except it won't come out straight probably, but we'll see. Take that out of there. Yeah, gotta have more, doesn't it? Gotta have more. It definitely has to have more than that. Where's the word thanks? Right there. Yep. I'll do that. Okay. Everything seems slanted that way, so let's kind of turn this one this way a little bit. There we go. I gotta glue the things on, don't I? Okay. Really thin. You know, I really don't like putting it on my hand and patting it. So I try to stay away from that. I will if I have to. I'm just gonna put it like this. If I want to make it match those tags, then I'm gonna put some bats in here. But I don't know what I'm gonna do with this. Is this the cover one? No. So this is you would think, I guess I must have to take it off, this tip. So I guess that just screws onto there. Okay. That's what it does. That's a lot of work. Okay, and I guess I gotta find that pin now and stick that pin down in there. Alright. So there's a card. a nice fall thank you card. And thank you for joining me. If you like my video, please hit the like and subscribe button. Thanks for joining me, and I hope you'll join me again. Bye-bye now.